On the first 2 nights of Passover, we have the Seder. At the Seder, we mention 4 sons. The second son, the wicked son, starts off with a question. What is this service to you? With the words to you, he is excluding himself from this evening and what we're doing. And we're told to blunt his teeth and give him the following answer. It is because of this that God acted for my sake when I went out of Egypt. For my sake, but not for his. Had he been there, he would not have been redeemed. Now this is a bit of a perplexing answer. If we want to make an impression on someone, we want to change them, we want to help them, that's normally through friendliness, through encouragement. That's the main way of helping someone. So what's this kind of answer going to achieve? Well, to understand this, we have to understand the name which the Jewish people are called Bnei Yisrael, the children of Israel. This name actually shows on a very high connection to God Almighty. But it's interesting to note the Talmud states, Afal pi shechata Yisraelhu. Even though that a Jew sins, he's still called Yisrael. The question is why? Why did he call this praiseworthy name? The answer is because within every Jew there is a godly spark. They have an inner connection, wherever they're holding in their spiritual state. The question is how concealed it is. Is it very concealed? Is it on their subconscious? Or is it on their conscious level? Ultimately, they have to try and bring it out on their conscious level. But nevertheless, even if it's hidden, it's still there. He's still Yisrael. Or she is Yisrael. Now the word Yisrael also stands, each letter stands for a word. It's an acronym for Yesh Shishim Riboy Osius LaTorah. There are 600,000 letters in the Torah. Every letter is correspondent to a Jew. That means no matter what the letter is, whether it be a big letter, a small letter, no matter what it's talking about within the Torah, about a high subject, a low subject, that letter is important. Because if that letter gets affected, it affects the whole holiness, the whole sanctity of that Torah. The same is true of the Jewish people. Every Jew is a letter. When one Jew is affected, it affects the whole of the Jewish people spiritually. And this also comes out as we say in our prayers, Barucheinu Avinu Kulanu Ke'echad. Bless us our Father, bless us God, as we are one. Because we are one, because we care about every other Jew that we have, our brothers and our sisters who are spiritually connected to us, that draws down God's blessing. So every Jew is called Yisrael. Every Jew is connected because of that. And every Jew therefore also has this inner belief that they want to be connected to God Almighty. They don't want to be disconnected, and they can't be disconnected from God Almighty, whether on a conscious level or on a subconscious level. But what caused that belief? What caused that connectivity? As we are told in Hasidic writings, that when the Jews came to Mount Sinai, God said the first commandment, Anochi Hashem Elokecha, I am the Lord your God. Every soul was there at Mount Sinai when we received the Torah. Every soul was affected by those words. Every soul feels that its life force ultimately comes from God Almighty. The question is, how much is it revealed, as I said, within the person? And this is what we tell the wicked son. The wicked son, we say to him or her, whoever it is, we tell them you have to know, if you were in Egypt before the giving of the Torah, you would not have been redeemed. The Torah, though, when it was given, affected something within every soul of the Jewish people. That we are connected to God Almighty at least on a subconscious level. And because of that, every Jew will be redeemed. Every Jew is vital to the ultimate intent of creation. That is what Matan Torah, the giving of the Torah, affected. No matter where that Jew is, we have to help them. The wise son is put next to the wicked son to teach us that the wise son has to help the wicked son. He has to care about him and try and encourage him and remind him that he has to know that he will be redeemed. No, he would not have been redeemed from Egypt, but he will be redeemed in this imminent redemption which is coming to us, as the Lubavitcher Rebbe has prophesied, that Mashiach, the ultimate redemption, is coming very, very soon. And we have to get ready by adding in learning Torah, set times for Torah, by adding in being kosher, being careful about the food we eat, the kosher food that we eat, and all the other commandments, charity and the like. By adding in this, we get ready, and we have to help and encourage others to get ready for that imminent redemption. Think about it this year in Yerushalayim.